So for those of you who used last night's game plan, you should have had a phenomenal green day buying SPY put options. I made it very, very clear that the overall trend was going to be bearish if the SPY gaps down, which it did end up doing, and you're going to want to be buying put options once we go below 681 for an overall bearish trending day. The first couple trades that we had inside of Team Roar were all massive wins on put options. We had one trade on puts where we made over a 1000% return. G-Roar ended up going 6 for 8 on the day. 6 massive wins. The vast majority of the trades in the beginning were all massive wins, and we added to the wins to double the gains. And then in terms of my own personal trading, this is the 4th day a row this week where my first trades were literally buying call options on SPY towards the exact lows, slightly past that 11 a.m. time frame. And then live on stream, after I had 2 massive wins inside of Team Roar, I went live on stream. I ended up buying puts at 673, the exact peaks. As soon as we bought these puts, the SPY ended up dropping 3 points in the money on the puts for multiple 100% profit returns in less than 20 minutes. Then during the power hour trading session on my 4th win, right before the market closed, the plan was to buy calls on SPY at 671 towards the gap close reversal. There was several dip buying opportunities at this 671 level ahead for calls. I ended up buying SPX calls at the exact lows. They went up multiple 100% plus profit returns. And if you ended up buying SPY calls, those went up over 500% if you held them during the extended hours trading session. You can hold SPY calls up until 4:15 p.m. if you're using the right broker that allows you to do that with 0-day options. With that being said, I'm going to be going over all the trades that we ended up making towards this video, man. I'm telling you, this fucking live stream was legendary. Literally the first trade I make on stream, it was puts at the exact peak. Before I went on stream, I literally said after I sold my calls, market's going to crash at 676 was the exact peak. Today was a legendary day. Collectively as a whole, we had 10 wins, only 2 losses. I ended up going 4 for 4, flawless, 100% success rate once again, like I did yesterday. But we're going to be getting into that towards the end, man. But I'm telling you, that live stream was fucking legendary, man. Make sure you guys rewatch that live stream. But in terms of the game plan, we're going to get into this. And tomorrow, you guys are well aware, Fridays are known for being our absolute best trading days. And there is likely going to be 1 or 2 stock plays. We're not just going to be trading SPY and SPX 0-days. We are going to be looking at some potential stock plays because that's when a lot of these stocks are going to have their 0-day options available to trade as they expire on Friday with option contracts. So with that being said, it is time to prepare to trade the best setups at the best prices. So in terms of the overall game plan, this is what I want you to understand. In terms of the overall SPY, man, I'm seeing multiple potential outcomes. This is really going to have to be more of letting price action play out, waiting for a confirmation of a break and retest for calls, or waiting for a confirmation of a break and down and retest for puts. But I will be giving you the most likely outcomes. But based off the first move, I would say it's going to require patience and discipline. It's currently lacking some patterns, and it's currently stating that this can go either way in terms of where it's currently at. But I'm going to explain to you how to create trades out of that. And then once the overall trend is set from this make or break level zone, then I'm going to explain to you the key reversal points where I'm highly confident that we're going to see a reversal trigger on the SPY. So let's get straight into the analysis. So in terms of the overall SPY, we ended up having a massive gap down. Game plan was puts on the gap down. As you can see, if you looked at the 30-minute chart, all we had was red, green, red, red, green, red, breakdown, retest, lower highs, crack below 681, nothing but red bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, nothing but red, green, red, lower highs, previous support resistance, red, green, red, lower highs, previous support resistance. Hence, why we decided to do puts throughout the entire day, as it was titled in last night's video. If we go, there was a level for puts, the level was 681, that was the clean level to buy puts once we go below it. And if we gap down, we're buying puts for a 1000% return. And like I said, inside of Team Roar, the first couple trades were all massive wins. One of the wins was over 1000% on put options for the overall SPY. So we literally did exactly what we had planned to do, written in that exact title. It's like the title literally said, we're planning to buy puts and make 1000%. And we ended up making more than 1000% with the many, many, many wins that we had on puts. But anyways, man, this is what you need to understand. In terms of the overall SPY, let's discuss the levels. So I want you to understand this. The main way that this can really flush is if we go below the previous day lows, right? So this is going to be key. If we start to go below this, the market is going to have an extension, a continuation of a drop. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a level to buy calls for reversal, and I'm going to be getting into that. So this is the key level right here. So there's a gap to fill in terms of this gap that's waiting to fill. There's a gap to fill at 671. So surely enough, the SPY ended up reversing at that gap. The gap filled today. And as you can see, the SPY had many gap close reversals today. We literally bought SPX calls at the exact lows of the 1 minute, and they fucking went up like crazy. Like I said, if you would have bought the SPY calls, you would have made a fuck ton of gains. It would have been fucking over 1,000% fucking gains if you would have bought SPY calls where we fucking bought and held during this massive extended hours move. It's crazy because literally half the move was normal trading hours, and then the other half of the move, SPY went up 1.5 points. And if you're using the right broker like Schwab, Thinkorswim platform, you could have literally held your calls on SPY, not on SPX. Those expire at 4 p.m. You could have literally held calls on SPY and sold 10 minutes into after hour, and you would have made over another 1,000% return doing that. And live on stream, we literally bought the calls at the exact lows after buying puts at the exact peak of SPY and then selling at the lows. But that's what you need to understand is breakdown and retest. So if you're wondering if the market is going to sell off and flush, what I can tell you is you need a reaction. It lacks patterns. I told you this is make or break. This can either go up from here or it can crash from here. So what you need to do is you need to evaluate the market. You need to use confirmations. You need to wait for either a breakout and retest at the level I'm going to give you or a breakdown retest at the level I'm going to give you. What I'm telling you is it's lacking clear confirmation and direction at this make or break level. So we're going to have to focus on confirming it, and I'll show you how to confirm it. But once the trend is set, you can take advantage of the trend and confirmation. But one thing I'm extremely confident on is the trend reversals, where the trend is going to reverse after the trend is set, because there's going to be trend reversal opportunities. So this is what I want you to understand. We closed at 672. The only way I'm really bearish heading into tomorrow towards morning, we need to go below previous day lows and react as a resistance. So this is what needs to happen. The SPY needs to go below 670. If we go below 670, spike back up, form some lower highs. If the SPY is forming a lower channel down here, reacting bearish, gapping down, forming resistance, then it's going to trigger an extension of a further sell-off, and this is what would be on track to happen. So again, SPY has to go below 670, and then it spikes back up, form lower highs. If it's forming a bearish price channel, something like this, right? If it's forming, bearish patterns, red, double green, red is bearish, breakdown and retest, red 30-minute, right? If it's here, look, the 30-minute chart. This is what I really want to show you right here. This red, green, red, lower highs, support, breakdown, retest, red, green, red, breakdown, retest, lower highs, previous support, lower highs, maintaining all that resistance, all that bearishness, all that red, green, red, all those bearish 30-minute candles, right? If it's maintaining that slightly below 670 and ideally gapping down, then the play is going to be puts. You're going to have to be careful though, because in terms of puts, you're pushing it to the maximum limit. But basically what I'm telling you is this. Use this as a mirror. If you're wondering, is the market going to crash tomorrow towards open? Focus on this. This is the most similar pattern I'm seeing. Go back to November 7th and look at the bottom of this wick. You see the bottom of this wick right here? You see the bottom of this wick right here? You see the shape of this little curl up, come back down, curl up, come back down, right? It's basically leaning that this is going to happen, but we need to wait for confirmation. So look, this is your confirmation. Think of this as the low of yesterday, the low of those 30-minute wicks, towards 670.50. Notice how it cracks red, green, red. More red, lower highs, maintenance in a lower channel, previous support, lower roof, lower ceiling, lower highs, previous support, lower roof, lower ceiling, lower highs. Red bearish, drop, right? So what I'm telling you is If that happens and we get the breakdown and retest below the previous day lows, what's the expected move? How can we measure where we're going to go to? Look at what it did last time. Last time it went below the key level, which was at 669, right? It went from 669 to 661. This is the best time to trade 0-day options as the market is extremely volatile and very lucrative. Literally every power hour trading session this week, we crushed it, and the trades are going up 500% to 1,000% within less than 10 minutes. This is literally the best time to be making money during power hour. And this whole week we've been crushing it nonstop. It's just unlimited fucking winning. Like people ask, like, how many times do you trade a day? How many wins do you guys have a day? I'm like, dude, it's unlimited winning. It's just unlimited win. All we do is win. It's just unlimited winning. Watch the stream. You'll see it's just unlimited fucking winning. So it's unlimited. But anyways, you need to understand that in terms of the measured move, 669 to 661, it had an 8-point drop. So this is what I want you to understand. If we were to measure the move, this could drop about 8 points. Now, I want you to understand reversals because it's supposed to try to reverse. If SPY flushes tomorrow, it is supposed to try to have a reversal towards the middle to end of the day. Now, to confirm that reversal, you're going to need trend reversal confirmations. This right here is a bullish engulfing, red in the middle, green in the middle on the 30-minute chart, bullish trend reversal, break, retest, higher support, nothing but green 30-minute candles, right? You can wait for the green 30-minute candles to come in. You can wait for a trend reversal stack to come in. You can wait for a break and retest to come in, right? And wait past 12 p.m. If we have a flush, look for the reversal, right? But in terms of measuring the move and key levels of interest, like I said, if we go below this 670 and it reacts bearish, we're going to do puts it open. And then in terms of our call levels, this has been a level of interest where we've been interested in calls. This right here is a lot of resistance, and it's in alignment with that massive drop if we go below 670 and maintain a bearish zone there for 1 to 2 hours. So this is a break and retest level right here where SPY is going to try to bounce right around this 664, 663. Don't nickel and dime it. Look for zone. Focus more on the confirmations and the time. Past 12 p.m., confirmations, trend reversal signals, break and retest signals, green 30-minute candles rather than red bearish 30-minute candles. We're buying into green bullish 30-minute signals. We're buying into trend reversal signals. We're not buying into these red bearish 30-minute candles unless there's an actual reason to be specifically doing that. That's a bit more advanced. But use key times and use key confirmations. And you can also, instead of trying to capture the falling knife with a trend reversal, trying to get in towards the exact lows, you can use the break and retest. Wait for it to bottom, wait for it to break out, wait for it to retest, wait for it to form higher support, wait for some green to come in on 30-minute chart, then buy the calls a little bit later on. So that's the game plan for puts. I would say that that's very simple. And if we're just forming resistance below 670 and we buy the puts at open because it maintained a bearish channel like it did today, it was like the game plan was so simple. The game plan was if SPY gaps down, if it reacts bearish, if it goes below 681, buy the puts, strong bearish trend day. And I literally said, avoid the calls, stay the fuck away from the calls. And literally one of my best levels for calls was 671. And that was the exact lows multiple times. And this trade on calls on SPY, we literally bought SPX at the lows. If you would have went with SPY and held during after hours, you would have made over 1,000%. The SPY calls went from fucking 0 to 1,000,000,000,000 fucking percent, man. You should have seen it. We had this genius idea on stream and we brought it to life. We executed the trade. It worked out fucking perfectly. And the calls went up a fucking infinity if you held during extended hours. This is why you guys need to use the right broker. Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim, right? The right broker that allows you to execute trades past 3:30 to 3:40 p.m. The right broker that doesn't auto execute you out of your zero dates. The right broker that allows you to trade zero dates past fucking, oh my gosh, that light just fucking flashed. Past 4 p.m. up until 4:15 p.m., right? So that's the game plan. It's as simple as that. That's what you do if the market reacts bearish and maintains below 670. And I explain to you the levels and the zones to be buying calls and expect to measure moves in the reversal, right? Get in, get out, set the profit stops. You're going to be green as fuck. Look, there's going to be a futures trade coming up. I told you, man, we're right around that time too, where I'm prepping to make a futures trade. If we start going below this, market's going to fall off a fucking cliff. Now, we need to discuss the other levels. And like I said, levels for calls, if market reacts bearish, right here towards 663 and right here towards 661. If this shit fucking free fall and we had a crazy fucking day, just automatically buy calls right here at 655, automatically go fucking nice size 655, 653, right? That's if market went super fucking crazy. So that's a very, very easy game plan. That's a very, very easy print. Now, we need to discuss the other side. So, the way I see it is in this particular situation, SPY is attempting to react bearish, but at these current levels, I'm taking the reaction as make or break. I'm not sold on buying puts yet until it goes below level and reacts bearish. In this particular situation, I would much rather get a slightly lower entry for a confirmation. This is what you need to understand. This is a mirror, this is a reflection. If SPY reacts bearish right here, and then it goes below the key level right here, then it falls off a fucking cliff and reverses later like it did here. Now, we need to talk about the other side. This is the other side. So I showed you the bearish reflection, the bearish mirror. Now we need to discuss the other side. What does it look like if it's bullish? What's the game plan on a bullish trend day? So for bulls to have a chance in the morning, this is it right here. This is it. So there's a gap to fill at 671. The SPY has already reversed at the gap multiple times and blasted off instantly to 674, bringing those SPY call options that I literally learned at the exact lows up over 1,000%. So what I want you to understand is, last time this occurred, for the SPY to truly break out and react bullish, it had to hold above 671, and then it started to go nuclear once it broke above 672.50. So the key for bulls is this. They need to stay above this overall zone right here. This is the zone for bulls. The bulls need to stay above this. Like I said, if this reacts as a resistance and then we go below this right here, it's going to fall off a fucking cliff. And we're all buying puts. But if SPY breaks above this, retest, and it's maintaining the floor, maintaining the zone, green, red, green, forming higher support, maintaining above, then it's bullish. And if SPY is bullish, what's going to happen is it's going to start to spike. So in terms of where it spiked to last time it quickly spiked to a high of 679. And another thing you need to be aware of is this strategy. This is something that a lot of people don't know about. There's a strategy called a gap close reversal to fill the gap above. So what I want you to understand is this. I'm going to disable extended hours, and I'm going to show you exactly what's going to happen if we bottom at this level. So if the SPY bottoms right here at 671, and then we start to break out, maintain a higher floor at 673s, it's not going below the previous day lows, it's not forming lower highs below this, there's no reason for puts yet. Like I said, you only buy the puts if it's reacting bearish below this. In the meantime, it's a make or break battle. Now, you give it some time. Let's say the SPY didn't go below this and it's reacting bullish and it's starting to break out above 673s. That's when it's going to have the massive move. If we're staying above 672, the bulls are coming in with strength if they're holding that level. If we break above 673s, we're going to get that massive move to the upside. Last time, it quickly spiked before collapsing to 679. So you need to understand that SPY's at a make or break point where a 7 to 8 point move is expected from this make or break point. So all you have to do is wait, give it some time. You don't need the best entry. You just need to be on the right side of the trend. And in certain situations, you could take both sides with good entries and proper timing. One of the trades goes to zero, the other trade goes up 200% plus and you bank. This is a situation where I just don't see, with how big of a move, of how expected of a big a move this is, even if you hedged, even if you were wrong on one side and right on one side, as long as you held the trade, I strongly believe one of these trades is going to go up at least 200%. And that's like a low ball number. So, I mean, like, the beauty of volatility and opportunity at the best levels with the biggest moves is it's nearly impossible to lose money because the win rate doesn't even exist. It's like, dude, you can literally be, if you know what you're somewhat doing and have experience trading, you could be shit and hedge this and just hold one of the trades and make at least 200%. It's going to be very hard to lose money tomorrow. Basically, if you join Team Roar tomorrow, you're going to experience bigger gains than what we fucking experienced all fucking week. It's going to be fucking insane, dude. This shit's going to be unlimited fuck you money. But the strategy is a gap close reversal. So right here, there's a gap. It filled the gap. It reversed at the gap. We bought calls at the exact lows, playing for the gap close reversal. They went up over 1,000% during extended hours. So the point is, if it maintains at this gap and continues to reverse, break out, and retest and react bullish, and it doesn't go below the previous day lows, then it's going to start to have a gap close reversal where not only does it close and fill the gap, but it starts to reverse. Now, this is the part 2 of the strategy, and this is where the bears need to be careful. So you need to understand this. If SPY closes a gap, it's going to reverse if it does not go below the previous day lows and react bearish. It's going to reverse. If it breaks above 673.50, it's going to reverse. Bulls are going to take this and they're going to run this up to a massive 678 print. That's what I would value the profit target at, right? So all you literally have to do is just give this chart some time to play out, see if it's a break and retest above 673 or a breakdown in retest below the previous day lows of 670.50. That's literally it. And just give it some time, you know, for it to react accordingly, for it to show its true colors, for the chart to develop, and then just get in on the overall trend, man. You can literally hedge this play and still be green. That's why I'm saying it's basically going to be nearly impossible to be red tomorrow. If you're red, I would encourage you to just stop trading. It's just not for everyone. But look, we had a gap close reversal, right? And it worked. So now it just needs to maintain the reversal, stay above this. And then what's going to happen is this is the part 2. So SPY gap down, it reversed at the gap. And then if it reverses at the gap, it comes back up to fill the gap above. So what you need to understand is we've been in an overall bullish market, and the market has been consistently reversing at these oversold gaps on dips. So at some point, it's going to come back up to explode to fill the gap. And if not tomorrow, that means there's going to be opportunities to swing trade calls at some point to play for the gap to fill above. So if we maintain above 672, that's a good sign. If we break out and retest above 673.50, trend is shifting bullish. Look to buy calls with the higher floor and then play for the gap to start to fill above. Those are the game plans. And then in terms of levels for puts, what are the levels for puts? If SPY has a bullish day, explodes to fill the gap up, if it happens tomorrow, what's the levels for puts, right? Bro, this is just so simple. Trading doesn't get more simpler than this. We're at a make or break level. If it breaks and retest above 673.50, it's going to explode up to right here to 678. We're going to bank on calls. If SPY goes below the previous day lows, reacts as a resistance, reacts bearish, if there's a hard ceiling below 672, that's a bearish sign. If there's a hard floor above 672, that's a bullish sign. True confirmation after that, break and retest above 673 calls. Breakdown retest below previous day low 670.50 puts. It's that fucking simple. And the move is expected to be 6 to 8 points. It's going to be fucking crazy on Friday. And you need to understand, if we hold 672, if we break above this, we're going to explode up and start to fill the gap. So what are the best levels for puts? What are the best levels for puts in this particular situation? So your best levels for puts are going to be at breakdown and retest levels. So I'm going to go to the 30-minute chart. That was a clear level for puts right here, 678. So 678 is going to be considered one of the best levels for puts. So 678, look, these are your best levels for puts. I'm going to draw them out right here. And again, these are quick scalps against the trend, but this is considered the best. There's a gap to fill above right here. We're very interested in puts for a gap close reversal at 683. Once those 683 puts go out of the money, they're likely going to go back in the money. Just like I told everyone in the game plan and on stream, once 671 calls go out of the money, they're going to go back in the money. And surely enough, we bought calls literally last minute at the exact lows, and they went up over 1,000%. It's like, you guys got to watch the live stream. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's buying puts at the exact peak at 673, selling towards the lows, and then switching to calls at the exact lows, and then selling towards the peak. It's like, dude, nobody's fucking printing like us. So we're looking to buy puts here whenever the fuck that happens. Best price, right? And then other levels for puts heading into tomorrow, you know, that level is not really realistic for tomorrow, but we'll see. It's possible. Another level is going to be 678. You can keep your eyes on 680.50. But another level to keep an eye on is this 676. But just be careful with puts and just know they're quick scalps. If the overall trend's bullish, they're just quick in and outs, more quicker scalps, right? Trading against the trend is a different strategy. If it doesn't work for you, or if you don't want that strategy, then don't fucking do it. If you just want to trade with the trend, that's completely fine. It's like, dude, the whole trend was bearish today. And we had a game plan using the gap close reversal trading strategy. For those of you who don't know, the gap close reversal trading strategy was the foundation to my educational company, where I hired traders within my company that I educated. G-Roar, now we have Team Roar, right? But that was the foundation of my educational company, Trader Society. And the main, one of the main strategies we had that I taught, thousands of traders was the gap close reversal trading strategy. And there's things you can add to it, like there's a gap to fill above, like this right here. It reverses at the gap, buy calls at 671. It's not as simple as that. But then the extension is, if there's a gap to fill above, then you play for the gap close reversal to fill the gap above. Serves more of a greater purpose, and it adds on to the strategy. But anyways, like I said, literally, the gap was at 671. Like, the gap was right here at 671. This is the gap. As soon as the SPY filled the gap, it kept reversing. Whenever 671 calls went out of the money, they went straight back to the money, straight back to the money, straight back to the money, straight back into the money. Right before the market closed on stream, bro, we bought the lows of this. Like, literally the lows. Let me show you. Like, dude, the amount of winning we have, nobody's doing this on stream. I played this on stream first. I bought this at 3:54 p.m. I alerted it literally as soon as the 1 minute candle closed. But this was all planned beforehand. I literally said, like, if you watch the stream, we were all prepared to do this, because everyone knows how fast power hour trades play out and go up. You can literally make thousands of percent returns within minutes during power hour. It's the best time to trade. 6730 calls for 230 cents. They went straight to 700 cents. I sold for over 100% return. If you would have bought SPY calls and held those SPY calls during extended hours using the right broker, you would have made over 1,000%. The SPY calls were fucking worthless, dude. Look at this. The SPY calls were out of the money with 6 minutes left. They were fucking worthless. And if you looked at the chart and you used the gap close reversal trading strategy, you would have been well aware on how quickly this could spike to 673. And literally half of the move was right before the market closed. And then the other half was right during extended hours, cutoff time for SPY zero dates, which is 4:15 p.m. You have until 4:15 p.m. to sell, your SPY in the money zero dates there. So, man, if someone would have bought SPY calls and held just a couple minutes into power hour, they would have made over 1,000%. The trade went 3 points in the money, dude. It was just like this trade we took on puts, man. We took this crazy fucking trade on stream on puts right here at 2:35 p.m. Let's buy 673 puts at 93 cents at 2:35 p.m. If you go to 2:35 p.m., you're going to see, dude, that's the exact fucking highs of SPY. You go to 2:35 p.m. right here. Look at this. This is 2:35 p.m. when SPY was at 673.50. I bought the puts right here, and they went 3 points in the fucking money, all the way to 670.50 in just 20 minutes. We made a killing on these fucking trades. And then before that, I had 2 wins on calls. One was a small win, very, very small win. I was down at first, average down. The other one was a nicer win, got in at 161 cents, sold at 200 cents. So with my 4 wins, 4 for 4, just like yesterday, I made over 250%. Now look, let me show you what G-Roar did, man. But I'm telling you, on this trade, dude, on this trade on puts, I did this live stream. People were saying they made over $1,000, $2,000 off that one trade, off that one single trade. If they would have took the SPY and SPX trade, they would have made thousands in minutes. If they would have went with SPY, they would have turned fucking 1K into 10K. It's like, dude, nobody's doing this. And this was all strategically planned the night before to buy calls at the gap close reversal. And then on stream, I prepared it. I literally said, we're doing puts at 673 and we're doing calls at 671. And I played it fucking perfectly. It was the most brilliant fucking genius live stream. Now look at what G-Roar ended up doing. Look at this. This was the game plan, and you guys are all well aware. If you watched last night's video, the game plan was to buy puts if SPY gaps down and if SPY goes below 681. So this was the game plan. Inside of Team Roar, you get updated key levels of price action analysis, multiple game plans and perceptions. So with that being said, you go short below 682, short below 681, short below 680, short below 679, short below 678, short below 677, short below 676, short below 675, short below 674, right? The game plan worked flawlessly. Now look at the trades. Look at the trades, right? I'm not going to be going all over this. We have a real-time zero-day options trading alert system. It's unlimited winning and unlimited fucking printing. But look at this, man. First trade of the day. I love this because it's in full alignment with the game plan video. The game plan was to buy puts if SPY goes below 681, or if SPY gaps down, just focus on puts. It's going to be a bearish day where the market gets absolutely crushed. That's why I put in the title, fucking 1000% on fucking puts. The market's going to fucking crash. So 673 SPY puts for 49 cents, right? 673 puts for 49 cents. Those puts went 3 points in the money. Just off that, that means they're valued at over $300 a contract. And that was at $50. You could have literally made fucking 400, 500% on that fucking play. Add, double the position size. And we're holding that. And as we're holding that, we're making another trade with a different strike. It's unlimited winning. The winning doesn't stop. It's unlimited winnings. As we're holding this trade, we make another trade. And all of the trades print. Look at this. 10:22 a.m. This one was fucking insane. 676 puts at 47 cents a contract at 10:22 a.m. 676 puts went 6.5 points in the money. That means they're fucking valued at over $600 a contract. These were bought at 50 cents, $50. You could have fucking made 1,000% on that. That's 1,000%. And look, add, double the position size. Those are two, look at this, triple it, triple your position size. And we're holding these trades. One trade drops, we buy another strike, we hold them both, sell them deep in the money. Look at all of the gains, all of the wins, both puts are green as fuck. It's like, dude, no other group on this planet is winning as consistent and as big as we are. Watch the streams, join Team Roy, you'll see it's like this every single day. It's every single day. Look at the trades. 673 SPY puts for 49 cents, added at 34 cents. That should give you an average at around 40 cents a contract, right? One contract multiplied by 100, $40 a contract. You only need one contract to get started. These trades are flipping from $40 to $400. That's like taking one funded prop firm account and flipping it to 10 fucking accounts on one contract. And we tell people to put in your max risk per trade into these contracts. There is no stop loss. If the trade don't work out, it goes to zero. The most you lose is your max risk per trade. If you use a stop loss, you get stopped out, and the most you lose is your max risk per trade. Except if you use a stop loss, the trade might come back to life, but you got stopped out for a loss. So you missed out on a trade that you could have had a win if you just held it. My live stream yesterday, I had 2 trades on calls that dropped 70%. And we held them, and they came back to life, and we made a 300% return in total. And then in today's stream, I timed both of my trades perfectly. I bought 673 puts at the exact highs. SPY dropped 3 points in 20 minutes. I bought 671 calls at the exact lows. SPY went up 3 points in 10 minutes. Nobody is doing this. You can't name another trader, another group that is this consistent. As we're holding this trade and down on the play, we enter another play and both the plays print. There's no losing. It's like the only losing we ever have is unrealized. And as we have an unrealized loss, we make another trade and both the trades print. It's like, dude, there's no fucking losing when you hold and you remove the stop loss. If you can't afford to risk $50 to make $500 a contract, then don't trade. It's like, dude, literally one contract can get someone 10 funded fucking accounts on fucking futures, and then they could trade during fucking futures if they want to do that route, and then trade with real money and options. There's just so many fucking options. We give people unlimited fucking options to win. 676 SPY puts for $47 for 47 cents a contract, added at 54 cents a contract. Now look at the sells. Sold at 78 cents. Bought at 49, added at 34, get your average to around 40, sold at 78. You just made 100%. 676 puts for 47 cents, add at 54 cents into the winners. Sold at 200 cents. 200 cents. 40 to 200. All right? Do the fucking math. 80, 120, 160, 200. 400%. 400% on this trade, right? Timed it perfectly. This one gone a little bit too early. Still 100% win. Added to the wins, doubles the gains. Added to the wins, doubles the gains. Do you see this? Right now, I'm giving you something rare. I'm giving you something that no other person in fucking existence can give you. I'm giving you a mirror of a reflection of how we're getting rich. This is how you get rich in the market. You add to winners, you hold your trades, you don't use stop losses, you set profit stops. If you add to a win, you set a profit stop, it's impossible to go green to red. The only way you can take a bigger position size without taking on more risk is setting a profit stop on a winner. So you got to add to the win. This is what we do. It's like, dude, we were in at 50 cents. It dropped to 34 cents. The trade dropped like 35%. We still made 100%. We don't use stop losses. What you put into the trade is your max risk per trade. If it doesn't work out, which rarely fucking happens, look, the wins are always bigger than the L's. And we have the highest win rate in the game doing this. And it's like, dude, how could people be red if they add to the winners? It's the gains are always bigger than the losses. If you have a loss, the most you lose is 100%, your max risk per trade. If you have a win, the wins are multiple 100% profit returns, bigger than the losses. And if you add to the wins, it doubles to triples the gains. This is how you get rich. And the only safe way to add to a trade without losing money is to add to a win and set a profit stop. Nobody does this. Everybody sets stop loss. Nobody adds to winners. Whenever someone has a small little win, they sell when we're adding. And we're making the biggest percentage gains. It's like, dude, there's levels to the game. And if you want to see what the top looks like, watch that motherfucking stream and join Team Roar, and you'll see unlimited printing. This is all we do. This is all we do. Like, this is our normal. We do this every day. People have to accept that. We do this every single day. Look, 11:37 a.m., 672 puts for 57 cents. This went 2 points in the money. 2 points in the money. That's valued at $150 a contract. Add, puts up 24 cents. 672 puts for 57 cents, added at 57 cents, sold at 81 cents. This is all we do is win. It's just unlimited winning, dude. Who wins this much? Name another group, name another trader who's winning this much, this big. Watch the live stream, puts at the exact peak, puts at the exact lows when SPY's at the exact peak, drops 3 points. Calls at the exact lows, spikes 3 points. Who's doing this? This much consistent winning, this much consistent. 671 puts for 44 cents. SPY hit new lows, they banked. Losses don't matter. When you have 4 massive W's in a row, if you choose to keep on winning, the most you risk is half your gains. You get to decide on how you want to risk that, right? Once you have many big wins in a row, you either walk away or mainly you trade towards power hour because that's the cheapest, lowest risk trades that have the biggest percentage profit potential in the quickest period of time, right? You saw those SPY calls went up 1,000% plus from our entry within fucking 10 minutes if you held during extended hours. So power hour is always the best time to trade if you're looking for the biggest and quickest gains within the market, the highest risk to reward ratio trades. But the point is, in terms of our system, losing doesn't matter because we're usually always green when we start off. And if not, literally the wins are always bigger than the losses. So if we ever start off red, the trades during power hour are going to hit and not only bail us out, but we'll be green as fuck. But one of the best parts about Team Roar is we usually start off our mornings green. And if there's ever a red situation, power hour, we make it all back and more. The wins are always bigger than the L's. And like I said, when you have a nice win, if you choose to keep on trading, not that you have to, right? The most you risk is 50% of your gains. So if you're paying $50 a trade, right? One contract, and you're up $500, give yourself room for like 2 to 3 more trades if you want to keep on going. You could have 2 losses and then one hits, and the one that hit is fucking quintuple the loss because you added to the wins and it went up multiple 100%, right? So if you're up, let's say like fucking, $500 and you want to risk $250, instead of risking $250 on one trade, do like 1 contract or maybe 2 contracts on like 2 to 3 trades, right? Scale your position size down as your gains and wins are going up. Don't go risking your big gains. Play small, play smaller after winning big so you can trade more, and then all you need is one of those trades that you're taking to hit big to make a fuck ton of money in a low, cheap risk way. You want to start light first. So you get the point, man. We create the plan. We do what the plan says. We win. We're the best. You guys get it. It's unlimited fucking winning, unlimited fucking printing, dude. Look at this. Like nobody fucking wins this fucking much. Like, dude, look at all the wins. Look at this shit. 679 calls for 46 cents, added at 47 cents, fucking cut at 20 cents. So that was an L, that was a red trade. 671 puts for 44 cents, added at 40 cents, sold at 116 cents. So this is what you need to understand, man. Look, 679 calls at 46 cents. Sold, cut it at 20 cents, right? So what is that? That's a 50% loss. Now look at the wins. Look at the wins. This is why the win rate doesn't matter. Look, this is a 50% loss. You want to see losses? Look, I'm showing you loss. Look, 50% loss. We lost 50% after 4 massive wins that went up over 1,000%. Does it matter? No, not at all. But look, this right here is a mirror showing you why losses don't matter. Let's ignore the fact that we already had 4 massive wins, right? Look, this is a loss, 679 calls, right? So let's say we didn't have 4 massive wins. Let's say this is all we had, right? Let's say we're shit. This is all we had. So if we're shit, look, even when we're shit, we're good. Look at this. 679 calls for 46 cents, sold at 20 cents. You lost 50%. You had a loss. Now look at the win. 671 puts for 44 cents, added at 40 cents, right? So 1 loss, 50%, 1 win, in at 40 cents, added in at 44, added at 40 cents, right? Look at where it was sold, 116 cents, 200%. 50% loss, 200% win. Added to the win, double the gains. You guys understand? This is how you get rich. It's the strongest foundation. You don't need a high win rate, and you can have the fucking insane fucking results with a 30% win rate, with a shit fucking win rate. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you get rich. You add to winners, you make big percentage gains, cut L's, or just let them expire worthless. This is all we do is win, dude. This is unlimited fucking, look, this is Team Roar. This is unlimited winning. Look at this. You want to see some crazy shit? You want to see some crazy shit? Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. 3:53 p.m., 6730 SPX puts for 150 cents. This is during power hour. 6730 puts for 150 cents. As soon as he gets in on puts, 150 cents to 460 cents. In 2 minutes, 150 to 460. That's a 200% return. And then look, I do the same strike on the other side. Look at this. 150 cents to 590 cents on SPX 6730 puts. And then look, 3:55 p.m., 2 minutes after his call, 2 minutes after his puts, look at this. 3:55 p.m., 6730 SPX calls for 230 cents. Sold at 430 cents. They went to 600 cents, hit 700 cents, just like this trade on puts. It's like, dude, we are winning both ways. Nobody's winning this. Nobody's doing this. Look at this. 3:53 p.m., 6730 SPX puts 150 cents. 600 cents. 3:53 p.m. is right here. The exact close. You see, this is 3:53 p.m. The exact close on 6730 puts. Do you understand? People are turning nothing, $100 fucking dollars, into $600 in 2 singular minutes on these puts. We bank on that, and then this fucking trade 2 minutes later, 6730 calls at the exact lows, 230 cents, sold at 430. If you would have went with SPX, you would have made over 1,000 fucking percent. It's like, dude, you can't name another group, another trader who does this every single fucking day. We are the absolute best. So what I would say is, if you're serious about making money, if you're serious about gaining access to the best real-time zero-day options trading alert system on the fucking planet, if you're serious about trading alongside the best zero-day options trading alert community on the fucking planet, it's the first link down below within the description. I can assure you it's unlimited winning and unlimited fucking printing. I literally just checked my phone. We had a fuck ton of members. We just hit new all-time highs inside of Team Roar. We had a fuck ton of members join because, dude, people are saying on the stream they're making over $1,000 on one single trade. I'm like, dude, if you join the group, there's like 10 fucking wins some days. It's unlimited fucking winning. Like, there's no other group like this. On all of our trades today, it was over a 2,000% return day. We had 10 wins today, 2 losses. This is why we tell people, like, if you're red, trading's not for you. Like, dude, we're buying puts at the exact lows when SPY's at the peak. We're buying calls at the exact, and we're giving people preparation and teaching them the fucking strategies. It's like, if you watch my fucking stream, I'm doing every fucking thing. Fucking nobody, dude. Look at the results, man. You watch the stream, you click the open chat panel. People are making thousands of dollars off these trades. Look at this. I've been positive for a whole week and thinking about buying a new whip and get a custom interior That says G-Roar and William. Fucking blessed to be a part of this, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, this, no one's like our group. Nobody fucking prints like us. Nobody wins this much, this big, this consistently. It does not fucking exist. It's unlimited fucking winning and unlimited fucking printing, dude. Like, man, look at this. I knew when I found Trader Society that this shit was legit. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. To be in here, it's highly favored. It's a fucking blessing to be here, man. There's no other group this real, this authentic, that's winning this big, this consistent, this big, and showing you how to do it. We give people the game plans, show them how to print. We give them the cheapest, lowest risk trades, the best zero date options trading system to go fucking green. It's like, dude, we're creating financial freedom for so many fucking people. Everybody who joins Team Roar, they don't leave. They stay. The vast majority of the people stay because it's unlimited fucking winning. You want to see massive unlimited fucking printing, join Team Roar. You're going to absolutely fucking love it, man. It's unlimited fucking winning, man. Nobody's like us. Absolutely nobody is fucking like us, man. We created unlimited options to win unlimited. You're like, how many wins do you have on average? I'm like, dude, it's just unlimited winning. Just join that. You're going to win so much. You're going to be like, dude, this is too much winning. Some people aren't going to be able to handle all the winning. They're going to be like, fuck, this is too much winning. Some people are going to be like, man, I've never seen this much light before. Is this real? Does this actually exist? Are the people in the movies, are these like real people? Is people going to be like, oh shit, like the things people see in the movies, it's not like made up characters. It's like real life. There's people out here doing this shit real life every single day, winning this consistent, winning this big. Like all of a sudden, maybe that famous trader you watch, or maybe that other guy you thought was good, all of a sudden you're like, dude, that guy ain't shit. Look at these motherfuckers. Nobody's doing it like them. Like, dude, if you guys want to be a part of the absolute best, it's the first link down below in the description. We take Fridays very personal, not only because it's our best trading day of the week, but the fucking markets close Saturday and Sunday, so it's like, dude, we take this shit personal, you know? Me personally, I don't like time off of fucking work. I don't like the market being closed because to be the best, you got to do this shit every single day. You have to do this shit every single day. To be the absolute best, you have to do this every single day, man. You know, I like the 24/7 market 7 days a week. That's what I would prefer. It's not good to have fucking days off unless you need some rest, unless you need a day off, which is good. Fucking take it. But vacations and all this other, I don't like any of that shit. Like, I'm here to print 24 fucking 7. If you want to see the light, if you want to see unlimited winning, if you want to see unlimited printing, join Team Roar and watch that stream for educational purposes and to level up in the fucking print, dude. It's unlimited fucking print, unlimited fucking winning, man. Like, fucking. Dude, my energy is all within. Energy is all within. I'm sitting here saying, no, coffee ain't shit. Coke ain't shit. Fuck all that. Like, dude, energy is all within. Energy is within yourself. If you want energy, you got to be yourself. And you got to go through a lot of fucking evolution, man. People, the shit I had to fucking go through and the shit I had to facing myself and facing situations, making the right decision, it's all within. It takes fucking time, man. This shit took me over a fucking decade to figure out. But once you got it, you fucking got it, man. Energy is with all within. I like natural. I'm best all natural. Like the fuck, I don't fuck with coffee, no drugs, no fucking bullshit. All that shit just dims me. Once in a while, I do like a matcha. I do fuck with the matchas. Matcha is kind of like nice and clean. I do like matcha, but I just like being all natural. I don't like anything that's not natural. Like energy is all within. It makes you feel the most powerful too when you know it's all within yourself. Um, so yeah, it's part of figuring yourself out. Part of energy is figuring out yourself, you know? No one can imitate or replicate. No one can be you. The rarest energy is within you. You know, nobody, like it's all within you. It can't be replaced. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing, man. But that shit took me fucking while to figure out, man. I had to go through a lot of fucking shit, man. Like I'm saying, man, all this the shit you guys see in the movies is fucking real. It's real life. People are really like that. People are really living their life. Life's fucking amazing. Life's a fucking blessing. Look, man, if you guys want to win, you guys want to print, you know what the fuck to do. This guy's in here every single day making thousands, G-Wars, the fucking GOAT, 2,000 into 5,000. This guy is just putting in small amounts for his account size. Couple thousand here, couple thousand here, flips it to 5, 6 grand every single fucking trade. 1,000 here, boom, 3,000. 2,000 here, boom, 6,000. Unlimited fucking printing. Like, dude, you guys need to join the group. It's at all-time highs. It's extremely fucking active. These live streams blew up this fucking group at the speed of fucking light, man. Like that's what I'm saying. You can enjoy it while it lasts in terms of it being free. At some point, like likely early 2026, is gonna be paid live streams, and I'm gonna be fucking wired in doing this shit fucking Like it's gonna be professional as fuck, and I'm gonna be making people rich nonstop and fucking teaching them how to do this shit and teach them how to create their own shit. So just know, man, that live stream for free shit ain't gonna last forever. But I'll post like the highlights of what we did in like a video on YouTube and stuff like that. But man, for the people who take advantage now, they're gonna make a fuck ton more than what it costs to join, and it's gonna be paid and exclusive in application and phone call, and it's gonna be a small group. I'm not looking to work with the largest group. It's gonna be a small, more mentorship focused group of people who not just want to learn how to trade like me, but who want to unlock themselves within trading and build their own systems and not just learn my system. You know, it's gonna be both fucking ways. So it's unlimited winning. It's unlimited printing. It's like, dude, everybody's fucking green. Everybody's winning. Everybody's fucking printing. It's unlimited fucking win, unlimited fucking printing. It's the first link down below within the description. You guys join this group and you will see losing as a choice. Like, dude, we win. We're winning nonstop. People are genuinely gonna have to face themselves and accept the fact, like, if they're red, it's a personal issue. They're gonna have to look in the mirror and look in the fucking reflection. They can't be mad at us. We're holding up the mirror. We're helping everyone win. They can't be mad at us. Risk Management 101. It's taught inside of Team Roar. Risk Management 101. Strongest foundation. This shit will change your fucking life and give you the best trades available within the market. If you want access to the best trades, all the best trades are literally fucking here, man. And you just wait, man. One of my specialties and rare gifts is building up trading groups. I know how to build up a group and make them all elite traders, and they're gonna take over the whole fucking trading space. It's like, dude, the traders I build up, they want to go off and start their own trading businesses because they're like, dude, I mastered trading. Now I want to make money fucking teaching others. They want to be like me and shit. I'm sitting here saying, like, dude, the next fucking group that I build up is going to be the most elite fucking group on the fucking planet. It's going to be fucking insane, man. I'm looking forward to that. 2026. I'm going to launch that group. It's going to be fucking legendary, man. So, if you join Team Roar, you should be able to make a fuck ton of money to join the group. If you use the game plans and participate in the live streams that are free for a limited time, you should be able to make a fuck ton of money to join the group. So there is no excuses, man. There is no excuses. If you're broke, you've no money to trade, then shit's just not for you, man. It's another trader. He said he's been here for under 2 months. He's been trading for a long time, but not a day trader. This style of trading is something else. That's for sure. There's nothing like it. You know, for those of you who come in, you join Team Roar, you're going to have to observe. You're going to have to start small. It's going to take time to adjust. You're going to have to do some rewiring. This is not a normal style of trading. We win big. We hold trades. We hold losers. We rarely sell for losses. We let the losses typically expire worthless and go to zero. Sometimes we'll take a 50, 60% L 7 out of 10 times. If we don't time the trade right and it drops 70%, it comes back to life and goes green. The wins are always bigger than the L's. We add to winners and set profit stops to ensure that we're not taking on extra risk while we increase our position size and we get stopped out for profit rather than flipping in red. And we add to winners to increase the gains. Look at this, man. Appreciate all you do. It's always a fun time being here. Make money, good laughs, amazing community. There's nothing like it. That's what I'm saying. Nothing exists like it. It's because we're being ourselves. We're not controlled by anyone, anything. We don't give a fuck. It's like, dude, with the amount of shit that I've experienced and lived through my life, it gets to a point. It's like I'm all in. I'm all in on myself, dude. I've been around people. I've seen what people can do. It's like, dude, I'm all within myself. Most powerful, like I'm all within me and God. That's I'm all within myself and within God. Like, man, there's just nothing like within oneself. There's nothing like it. There's just absolutely nothing fucking like it. Like all the power is within. It's just people have to unlock it. It took me a long fucking time to figure out how to unlock this shit, like to level up and to grow and shit like that. It takes time and people got to experience things and go through certain things and people got to face things. They got to face themselves. They might have to face certain people, certain situations. They got to make the right decisions, the right choice. Literally, people can come into your life. And if you make the wrong decisions, that one decision can destroy that person's entire life. Like I've seen it happen. I've seen people try to do me the absolute worst. And I saw as soon as that happened to me and I made the right choice, I leveled up 1,000 times. They didn't even recognize me. I leveled up 1,000 times over fucking night. Like I leveled up so fucking high. Like I just like they're just they lost me. They instantly lost me. Like they wouldn't be able to hold. Like they just instantly fucking lost. And then I've seen like people. If someone tries to do me wrong, I do the right thing. They do the wrong thing. Their whole life goes to shit. It goes to absolutely all time fucking lows. It goes to absolute shit. Like part of life is to be able to make the right decisions in real time. You know. Um, It comes with being a good person. But this guy said he appreciates all we do. It's always a fun time. Make money, have good laughs, nothing like it. Now I have to get ready for a doctor's appointment, and I know I'll miss some good stuff. I know it's all good because Friday will be another banner. Exactly. Exactly, man. Part of trading is to take care of your, your body, your health, your system. So exactly, that's another thing. Like people shouldn't be worried about missing a play, because there's always another play. There's always another day. If you got some shit to do, then do it. Um, but yeah, man, he said he loves the group. Thanks again. Like, this is what I'm saying. This group changes lives. Like, nobody fucking prints like us. Absolutely fucking no one, man. Like, this guy's printing nonstop. Know your exits. This guy prints nonstop. 10 contracts, 490, 5 contracts, 155. See, he's scaling in. Look, he did exactly what Gior did. 673 puts at 49 cents, and then he added at 31 cents, even lower than Gior, added more at 35 cents, and then he sold it at 80 cents. You see this, man? 675, 490, rounded to 5. Bro, he put in like $1,175, flipped it to $2,400, and he added to the L's. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is like, nobody wins this much and this big. Like, y'all motherfuckers gotta wake up. It's unlimited fucking print, unlimited fucking winning, dude. Like, fucking nobody. Nobody's absolutely fucking doing this, man. Look at this. This guy's running into the basement screaming for fucking mom to bring the meatloaf. Who the fuck does that? Look at this fucking. Where's the fucking whining Nancy's? Someone was bitching, whining in the chat, and this guy replied saying they're fucking. This guy said they're running into the basement screaming for mom to bring out the meatloaf. Like, dude, our community fucks, man. Look at this. Dude, for an adoption by G-Roar, you guys can get adopted by this. You guys can get adopted. A multimillionaire, you can get adopted. You can get adopted by him if you're red. If you guys are red, you could sign the adoption papers. He can. Dude, there's nothing like this fucking group, man. Look, banked off the puts, love the group. Like, dude, you guys need to get in the group, man. People bitch, whine, and complain when a trade drops 50%. I'm like, dude, do people not see it through? Do they not understand? The wins are always bigger than the L's. Like, I don't know why people's trading if they can't afford to risk one contract. It's like, dude, if you're that fucking broke, don't trade. We enter a trade at $50. We sell the shit for $150, $200, sometimes $400. Like, it's small risk, big gains. We're the absolute best, man. People got to accept it. The fucking results. The game plan coming to life, man. Who bought out the stores? Team Roar. Fucking Team Roar. Black Friday sales. Here we come. Look at this Black Friday. It's like, dude, I don't even look at the prices anymore. I know the prices are going up, but I ain't looking at it. I'm like, dude, my account's going up too. It's all good. If the account's going down, we might have to see. Might have to look at a price for once. Like, fuck, but the account just keeps going up. Our accounts just keep going up. Reset it every single week. Roll the money into businesses, investments, fucking high yield, all these different things you can do with your money. Fucking unlimited systems, unlimited fucking printing. Fucking so investment accounts, fucking business opportunities, fucking unlimited fucks. It's like, man, life is fucking amazing. You guys, I want to see you win and print 24 fucking 7, man. Oh my gosh, man. It's nothing like it. There's absolutely fucking nothing like it, man. Look at all of the gains, all of the wins. So look, man, I'm gonna leave it off at that. I would love to see you guys have an amazing experience in your first day in Team Roar. If you join, tomorrow morning, I would love to see it. If you want to join at night, that could be a futures trade. We got to see. I'm about to get locked into that. But yeah, it's the first thing down below in the description. It's unlimited winning and unlimited fucking printing, man. Watch that stream, click the show panel, look at all the fucking comments. People making thousands of dollars printing. I'm sitting here saying, dude, these motherfuckers are making the cost back of what I'm gonna charge for this educational program that's gonna transform their fucking lives. They're making it back before I do the program. And if they join Team Roar, they'll make a fuck ton of money before I join the pro. It's like fucking like this is a rare opportunity, man. 2026, there's gonna be a rare opportunity. I rarely did this. The last time I did this was I think in 2022. It's gonna be a rare opportunity. It's for a limited time. It's not gonna last forever. But yeah, that's the game plan. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be the easiest fucking trading day of the week. We know where the market's going to reverse. All we got to do before that is just confirm a make or break 6 to 8 point trend. We could literally hedge and win, or could literally get in and out on a loss, lose first, and then switch sides. Like, tomorrow's an easy fucking dub. Join the group and make a fuck ton of money. It's the first link down below in the description.